Good. So I didn't receive the error message this time.
Okay. Do you want to just double check that you're able to stream to Discord okay as well?
Oh yeah, sure. Let me just share my screen. Okay, I just shared my screen with you. But I think Discord never had any problems so far, so...
No, that looks perfect, doesn't it? Yeah.
So I didn't receive the error. Perfect. Looks good.
Yeah, it looks great. You're very clear as well. It's much. I really like that wall that you've got behind you. It's just so nice.
Yeah. We installed this ourselves because in January we were starting to live here in Dubai, and we rented an Airbnb, and in the living room it had a similar kind of wall, and we liked it so much that we said, okay, we need this in our new apartment too. So this was like the first thing that we installed here in the apartment.
I remember I've asked you about it before, but it's amazing. I really do love it.
Yeah, absolutely. It just makes it so, it's comfortable, and it's green and it's lush, and it's you don't have to water it because it's artificial.
I didn't even realize it was artificial. I thought that was actually moss.
No. It's not. But it looks kind of real. Well, maybe the pattern is just a bit too perfect, but.
Well, I'm glad it's working for you, and that's
yeah, absolutely. Me too.
I need to have something like that in my future apartment.
Yeah, you should, and it's kind of easy to install too. We just use those kind of hooks that you just, I don't know the English word. You just put those hooks on the wall, and you just hang it in there, and it's basically just hanging. We didn't have to screw anything.
Yeah. It's kind of like a painting then, hanging like on the wall like that. That's interesting.
Yep.
I'm so glad I called you. I'm learning so much today about this. I know it seems weird, but I really do love it. It's such a beautiful piece to your room.
Yeah, we started to try to. I watched some YouTube videos on how other people try to install, because we actually, if you want to do it the professional way, you have to screw a lot of holes into the wall, which we didn't want to do because it's a rental apartment. So I just checked out some YouTube videos on how other guys try to install it, and we first try to do it with those kind of command stripes. That's what they're called. They're I have to check the word. What is kleben? Some new vocabulary for me. Kleben. Why isn't it loading now? Well, anyway, it didn't work out in the first time, so we just tried to use those hooks, and it worked perfectly. So that's how they're holding now.
It's either stick or paste.
Stick, that's the word. It's just sticking, yeah.
Okay, so like sticking paper.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep, self-sticking kind of. Velcro, that's the word. Does that make sense?
I would have thought Velcro would translate one to one. I would have thought that'd be like a bond.
No. It's in Germany. It's Klettverschluss. Klettverschluss. That's the German word for Velcro.
German. You've got so many fantastic words.
Yeah, we do. Just everything sounds so much more aggressive in German.
Not necessarily more aggressive. Sometimes just more complicated. Like, okay, Schmetterling does. Sound
Absolutely.
Possibly say butterfly. But like the terms that you've got are fantastic. Like for very specific use case and situations. It's much nicer than English, where you've got to kind of disambiguate based on context of what the person's saying.
Yeah, but the problem is, I studied music, and of course, many Germans are into German music, which I personally think sounds awful, because it's a nice language to tell stories in, because you got so many different words to express things, but it's just an ugly sounding language for music. So this was always a bit annoying. So please sing in English.
I quite like a few German artists, actually. Annemarie Kantere, Kiss, Dan Osterholm, Rammstein. I actually listen to quite a bit of German.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, some kinds of rock music or punk music works well in German, but
Rammstein especially.
They actually do work. Yeah.
Uh, okay, well, I think it looks like everything's working perfectly for
Perfect.
you now. So
Thanks
I'll
for your
leave you
time.
with your day. No, thanks for yours, Oliver. I really appreciate you taking the time to make sure that it works.
Yeah, of course. I
Very much nicer working with you versus someone that's just like, 5 minutes before the session, like, I've forgotten my streaming key, nothing's working.
No. I just want people to have a good time and to have some value out of these sessions, you know.
I mean, they definitely do. Like, Laura, I've seen, watches quite a lot of your content, and she's a really active member of the Academy.
Okay.
Constantly different things. So if you ever get a question from Laura, what's her surname? It begins with S. Schwerten, I think, possibly.
Oh, can you say it again?
Schwerten? Hang on. I'm just going to bring their contact up and share it with you.
Okay, yeah, sure. I don't think I've seen her before, but
I think she watches on YouTube generally.
Okay, Laura Schwirte. Does she have? Do you know her? Do you know her Discord name, or is she just?
I think it's just Laura Schwerten as well.
Okay, I see.
But yeah, she's very, very, very passionate. Clearly wants to learn.
That's great.
Just always making content. So if you see her, give her a shout. Say, well, welcome along.
Yeah, I gotta pay attention. Maybe I'll meet her someday. Sounds good.
Yeah, awesome. As I say, because we're gonna do. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, a bit COVID at the moment.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
We'll be running some Pro Trader webinars soon, hopefully fully in German. So I was thinking, like, if you'd be interested in doing that, she'd be a great candidate to sort of bring in, ask questions. So obviously, neither me nor Bruce speak German, so we might struggle with the contextual linking of everything.
Okay. Yeah, you can just forward that to me.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'll let you know more about that as I do. It's still in the planning stages at the moment. But yeah, thanks so much.
Perfect.
Laura. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you.
Thank you. See you around. Bye-bye.